Hi, third graders. This is your second group of words for Unit 3, Week 5. You watched the first video, which explained the first group, and now we are on the second group. So, your first word is lofty. Say the word lofty. Good. Let's spell it. L-O-F-T-Y, lofty. These palm trees are lofty. Lofty means very high. Have you ever seen a loft bed before? They're like really high off the ground, and sometimes you have a desk underneath. That's what I always think of when I think of the word lofty. It means that they're very high. So, say the word lofty again. Good. Here's some example sentences. The lofty trees swayed in the wind, or the birds build nests on the lofty cliffs. The views from the top of the lofty skyscraper were incredible. People might use the word lofty when they're talking about goals. Like if they say, wow, that's a lofty goal, they might be saying like, that's a very high goal for yourself. You better work hard to achieve it. So here's your question. If you wanted to be lofty, where would you go? So if you wanted to be very high, where would you go? Would you go to the top of a flagpole or the top of a mountain? Which one would be loftier? Use the word lofty in your answer. Pause the video. Your next word is the word topic. Say the word topic. Good. Let's spell it. T-O-P-I-C, topic. Here you can look at some books on a shelf. The topic of these books is cities and countries around the world. Okay, you can see that we have India, we have Mexico, we have Beijing, we have Italy. So a topic is a subject that people either think or talk or write about. So it's a subject. Say the word topic again. Good. So the only topic he likes to talk about is sports. Or here's another example sentence. The American Revolution is the topic of a kid's report. The topic of the program or the TV show was sailing across the Pacific Ocean. So here's your question. You're going to pause the video in just a second. You're going to tell me one topic that interests you and one topic that you are not interested in. So I am interested in the topic blah, blah, blah. I am not interested in the topic blah, blah, blah. For me, I am interested in the topic of chocolate. I am not interested in the topic of basketball. I'm not really a big fan of basketball. Pause the audio or pause the video. Your next word is the word incredible. Say the word incredible. Good. Let's spell it. I-N-C-R-E-D-I-B-L-E. Incredible. The view of Earth from space is incredible. Incredible means impossible to believe or hard to believe or unbelievable. Okay, incredible means unbelievable, hard to believe. Say the word incredible one more time. Good. Here's some example sentences. Marcus made an incredible shot and scored the winning goal. The Great Wall of China is an incredible sight. Or watching this space shuttle launch was incredible. So here is our task. I'm going to say 3 different sentences, and you are either going to respond with incredible or not incredible, okay? You're going to think about which one is unbelievable or hard to believe or impossible to believe. So either incredible or not credible. Your first sentence is, Jill can speak 6 different languages. You should have said incredible. Your next one is, Anthony can make his bed in the morning. Not incredible. That's not hard to believe. People can make their beds. Your last sentence is, Miles can multiply any 2 numbers in his head. Incredible. Any 2 numbers, that means like in the billions, right? So he could multiply any 2 numbers in his head. That's pretty amazing. That is incredible. Your next word is the word survivors. Say the word survivors. Good. Let's spell this. S-U-R-V-I-V-O-R-S, survivors. The survivors were picked up by the rescue boats. You can see the rescue boats here. Survivors are people or things that survive. They are people that have remained alive. So say the word survivors. Good. I know that if there's an S at the end, it means it's plural, meaning more than one. So let's hear some example sentences. There were 3 survivors from the plane crash. The survivors of the accident were all taken to the hospital. The survivors stayed alive by saving their energy. So here is your question. You're going to fill in the blank in this sentence that uses the word survivors. Here's your sentence. To show rescuers where they are, the survivors used what? What could survivors use to signal where they were? Your sentence again that you're going to say. To show rescuers where they are, the survivors used blank. All right, our last word is the word stinging. Say the word stinging. Good, let's spell it. S-T-I-N-G-I-N-G, stinging. A scorpion has a stinging tail. Ooh. Stinging describes something that can pierce or wound with a sharp point. It's like a painful prick when something stings you. Say the word stinging. Good. So here are some example sentences. Jimmy disturbed a nest of stinging wasps. That would not be good news. She felt the stinging bites of several fire ants. The stinging tentacles of a jellyfish should be avoided, so you don't want to touch those. Here is your question, and really you're going to do an action. Imagine that a bee lands on your arm and you feel a stinging pain. Show how you would react and what you would do next if you had a stinging bee or you felt a stinging pain after a bee landed on you. All right, once you do that, you are done with our vocab videos.